Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. My name is Hien, but you can call me John, and that's my bro Michael Miller on camera. Hey. And today, we're going to show you with just wire cutter, sandpaper, screwdriver, alligator cords, 2 paper clips, bar manual, wooden block, 2 screws, wire cable cord, 6-volt battery, and a circular object, we can make a simple motor. So first, what we're going to learn how to make is your armature. What you're going to need is a wire cable cord, a circular object, and your wire cutters. What we're going to do first is we're going to get about maybe a little more than a foot of this wire and cut it. Now that we got the wire, we're going to use our circular object, and keep in mind you're going to want to focus mainly towards like the middle of the wire because this is going to be your circular part. So think about how much room you're going to need and start wrapping it around your circular object. Once you get your circular idea going and you have your excess wire over here, you're going to want to even it out on both sides of the circle. So, as so, you see what I mean? We don't want it, near towards the top or whatever. You want both ends on the exact opposite sides. And then we're gonna wrap each wire around so we can keep the circle tight. I'd say give it like a good 3-4 wraps. Just make sure it's tight, that's the point. If you want to make sure that it gets tighter, see if you can get some pliers and tighten the ends. Same thing for this one. That's technically all you need right there. You need that circular part, wrap it around so we keep that circle tight, and you got your 2 ends, you got what it's called, but you got it right here. Next, we're gonna make the base of everything, okay? What you're gonna need is your wooden block, 2 screws, and your 2 paper clips. Very simple process right now. What we're gonna first start off doing is just getting the screws, a little bit in there. So, get your screwdriver, and I'd say about, just make sure you leave enough space, because what we're going to do is we're going to include these paper clips and wedge them between the screws and the wooden block. So if you don't already have holes as this one does, obviously you have to drill it in. And as you can see, I'd say that's about 2 inches apart from each other, and you got your screws in, but not all the way. Next, we got our 2 paper clips. Not too hard. This is what's gonna hold up the simple motor, whatever it was called, right? I'm gonna make an S for Sandy, you remember that? Another S for SpongeBob, you remember that? And simply what we're gonna do, and this is how I do it, others do it differently, but I find this the easier way, is we're gonna put either, you choose the end, I would prefer that you use the bigger end, as you can see the different size. But what we're going to do is we're just gonna put it right in there, and you're gonna screw the screw in so we keep it tight. As so. There you go. So we got 2 paper clips wedged in, we got our screws and everything. Now the part is shaping the paper clips. What I do here is I'm gonna bend both paper clips up so they're pointing upwards. As you can see. And now we're gonna need the 2 parts to actually bend in a way where we can hold our object, our circular object. To make this process more easier for yourself when it comes to shaping the paper clips, you can use pliers, and it helps bend the wire so much easier. For me, I can make sure that I make the little points to make sure that it's both even and just, how I like it. So as you can see, I have them shaped a little weird, but the whole reason why they're like this is so that we can hold the wire up. So we have our wire, and I have a place where it can be mounted as so. So basically need like 2 little scoops to make sure that we have something to hold the wire. And just make sure you make your little tweaks just to make sure that it's even and that it would hold the item not slanted, but you know, straight as possible. If you want, obviously, if you want to make sure that it is even, keep using your wire and see how it tilts and such, and adjust as so. So there you go. Might be a little messy, but that's not the point. We need to make sure that it's even and the paper clips are properly shaped to make sure that this is held up in the most straightest angle we can get. So even if I have to bend it out a little bit, at least we won't get that slant going and we'll keep it straight as so. Okay? Next, what we're going to do is we're going to have to sand the ends of the wire. This is to make sure that we get the proper the right kind of conductivity. So one side is going to be completely sanded off. You're going to want to do both top, bottom, all around. Just make sure it's completely sanded off. And the other side, we're only going to do the bottom half. I'll show you. So first, we're just going to do the one side that all of it needs to be just sanded off. Make sure when you're doing this that you may, you can see that you sand it off. Usually you'll see just the metal itself instead of the copper wrapping around it. Alright, and there you go. As you can see the difference, how this is still a little bit more orange and this is more of the metallic gray. Okay, silver I should say. Next, what we're going to do is for the other side, like I said, we're only going to do half of it. The easiest way to do this is hold it up as so, and just get the bottom part. Use your thumb to cover the top so you don't end up sanding that side, and you just there you go. We have one side that is the metallic silver, and you got the other side that's still orange. So once that's completely shaven off, while the other side is only half. Okay, now it's time to get the simple motor completely set up. What you're gonna need is your wire, your base, a magnet, and a 6-volt battery with your 2 alligator cords. We have Legos just in case, because you're gonna see how when we have our wire set up as so you gotta make sure that you get it propped up on there. Remember, you need to make sure that it's somewhat even. And considering that for my wire, I made the circle rather big, it should be okay at this level, but we're gonna want to try to get the magnet probably somewhat around like less than a centimeter and a half away from the circle. But with that said, we have that. We got 2 alligator cords on both the plus and minus connected, positive and negative, and we're gonna plug in one side. Get this magnet right under here and start testing. See if it's gonna work. You'll see if it's working by just getting a little bit of a torque in there. Seems like we're not getting anything, so we add the Lego. Alright. What we're gonna do now is we're just gonna add maybe a somewhat smaller Lego. Point being is we need to make sure that it is about a centimeter and a half away, but we don't want anything closer, anything more. So now that I got a smaller prop here,